كم مرة قد ضقت من عظم البلاء بشر وشيطان يحاصرني أبا كم مرة قد أظلم الدرب ضحى.
And if that's not worse, okay, after Nelly started telling Saudi Arabians or the Saudis that it's getting hot in here, and it does get hot in Saudi Arabia, so did they take off all their clothes? I'm not sure, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so when these mad reforms came in, okay, he invited as well and allowed Yanni, okay, Yanni, I don't even know who the hell he is, but as you can see on screen, Greek maestro Yanni enthralls music lovers in Jeddah, okay, and obviously the renowned Greek composer and pianist Yanni enthralled a sellout crowd at King Abdullah Economic Center on Thursday in a concert hall. If you might think that's just an article, well, let's do you a favor, let's listen to him. Okay, so as you heard, I apologize, I didn't want music to be on my channel, but I have to highlight the hypocrisy and double standards of these waste papers, so-called Salafis, Manhaj al-Salaf, Land al-Tawheed. Well, Yanni's having a good time in the Land al-Tawheed. So to make matters worse, after Nelly started singing It's Getting Hot in Here and Take Off All Your Clothes, and Yanni was, giving a melodious piano performance to a sellout crowd, okay, Akon, as you can see on screen, Akon makes Saudi Arabian debut. I've been waiting a long time to get here. The singer performed at the Ash-Sharqiyya Music Festival on Friday, and as you can see. So, you can see the poster as well, Akon, looking the part. Life Park, Friday, March the 22nd at Dammam. Where were you guys in March the 22nd? April the 22nd. We didn't hear anything from you, did we? May the 22nd. Where were you? June the 22nd. Where were you? Where was Grandmaster Fawzan? Huh? Because I'm going to have to, one might say, why you keep saying Grandmaster Fawzan? Well, he comes out openly, he's got various mediums he can use, KSA channel, NBC, he's got the medium, he's Fawzan, he's Allama Fawzan. So any upon him to enjoin the good and forbid the evil? Silence. Anyway, so now, as you can see, before, let's listen Akon doing his thing.
I said, how y'all feeling tonight out there, mama? Yo, this right here, you have no idea. I've been waiting to get to Saudi for years, man. Put them gunshots high in the sky! Hey, 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 hey.
So far we got Nelly, Yanni, Akon, okay? So, and he's given 30 jeeps and cars to Muqtada al-Sadr as well. Wow. Okay, so what's next? He, as part of the Ash-Sharqiyya Music Festival, Pitbull, the Puerto Rican, you must be thinking, Haji knows all about this. It's what I've been told. Don't get too comfortable and say, but how does Haji know about this? There's information that people tell me, alright? So relax. If that's what your next refutation on me, how does Haji know all of these names? Take a break, man. Behave yourself. Okay? So Pitbull is wooing the crowds in the Ash-Sharqiyya Music Festival in Dammam. So let's have a listen of Pitbull. I apologize, but you have to listen to it, unfortunately, because we have to prove a point.
I want everybody to put their hands in the air. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Let's go. Let's ride. Give us some life.
You can quite clearly see there's a double standard hypocrisy that we haven't heard a whisper from any of you institutionalized waste papers. Now, if you turn around and say, well, what does that prove? It proves a lot, because we defend Islam from corruption. We love Islam and we enjoin the good and forbid the evil. What I mean by we, as we see it, we have to warn the people, because people might think this is acceptable to have music concerts. So Mariah Carey is singing, so let's hear her in action as well. So we've heard Nelly sing, we've heard Akon sing, we've heard Yanni perform, we've seen Pitbull perform, and now we've seen Mariah Carey perform. Okay, so where were you guys when this was happening? Why didn't you criticize? Where were your PDFs against MBS? You wrote PDFs against me, yeah? Covering my eyes. You know what I mean? You got a habit of covering people's eyes. So why do you cover Grandmaster or Godfather MBS's eyes? Is he more evil than me? Oh, but you're slaves, aren't you? That's I forgot. You've got his 10 pairs of boots to lick clean. You understand? I know it is what it is. You might think Haji's just been, rude and abrupt. Well, March the 22nd, Akon come. Muqtada al-Sadr came a few years ago. Nelly came when I was in Umrah, I think in December 2017 or January 2018. Nelly was there. Where were you guys? You don't criticize, but you criticize every other ruler. Double standards, mate. Lastly, we've got another thing to discuss as well. Rick Ross. Whoever watches boxing, unfortunately, I do. I love my boxing. Amir Khan is due to fight Billy Dib in Jeddah. Okay, I think it's next week. And as part of the formalities, if boxing, there's a ring walk, and then some people, have famous singers, singing for them. It's like a show, isn't it? Like Ruko I've got with me. So Amir Khan will be fighting in Jeddah against Billy Dib. And you know who's going to be singing for Amir Khan whilst he's walking into the ring or performing? Check this photo out. Look at this individual. Look at this individual here. He's got his 2 pinky fingers up, tattooed. Celebrity performance. Join him on July the 12th. So hold on. This Friday. So look at him. Okay? Cool dude, isn't he? He's probably on the manhaj. Okay? And on top of that, you know what? Don't write a refutation on him. Don't write a refutation on him. Well, you don't need to, because his eyes are already covered. He's got his sunglasses on. So you don't need to put the red line through his eyes. Okay? So he's going to be performing this Friday, July the 12th. Okay? So he'll be performing this Friday. So go check it out. Okay? Go watch it. If you're there, why not go attend? Why not see it close up and personal? You understand? Like, the double standards and hypocrisy is clear. Just criticize him. Let the people know that you're upon haqq, enjoying the good and forbid the evil. I'm not asking for a lot. Alright, if it's going to give you an upset tummy, it's going to give you a headache, don't make a video. Okay, you don't have it in you. You ain't got the cojones. You ain't got the testicular fortitude. You don't have it in you. So just write a Facebook post. If that causes you indigestion, just write a Twitter post then. A tweet something. And if that really gets to you, then do what you usually do, is write a PDF against him. Come on, I'm being fair now, ain't I? Come on, I can't ask for anything more than that. Okay, last and not least, what do we always hear you waste papers say in praise of the Mamlaka? Do you see any graves, any shrines? Okay, that's one thing that we see, don't we? We hear. We say, where have you seen a shrine in Saudi Arabia? The land of Tawheed. Okay? So now I would like to ask you a question. The hadith from Sahih Muslim, the companion was asked by Ali radiallahu anhu. He said, "Dala shana send you on a mission that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent me?" And the Sahabi responded by saying, "Yeah, of course." And Ali radiallahu anhu said that if you see any image, remove it. And if you see any raised grave, destroy it. Okay? And you prided yourself and you used to boast about, look at Saudi Arabia, look at Jannatul Baqi. It was filled with maqabir and dari', like full of shrines and full of, raised buildings. And Abdul Aziz ibn Saud, when he entered Medina and he seen this, he leveled it to the ground, and you were boasting and you were very prideful about that. Okay. So as you can see, that there's a statue of liberty and a statue that has been raised in Jeddah. Okay? Whatever happened to the land of Tawheed? Every ruler is not free from criticism. But you don't find sheep like yourselves defend their every move. That's the difference. That is the reality. You understand? And the issue we find ourselves or the issue that we could clearly see in this particular topic of subservitude, obedience, double standards, hypocrisy when it comes to the Saudi rulers. Why is that? Explain that to me. Why don't you criticize it? To all of you, publicly, let's do it. I'm challenging you now. I dare you. No, I don't dare you. I double dare you. No, I don't double dare you. I triple dare you. Okay? Make a video the way I've done a video. Come out, make a video. Look at all the evidences I've presented to you. You could see it's all there in the open. You've been silent. Nicki Minaj was the last straw. Okay? Was the last straw. A mutabarrija, lewd woman who hardly wears any clothes, utters profanity, sexualizes, music, no honor, uses inappropriate lyrics of Islamic greetings in her lyrics. Okay? Yet, we don't hear a powerful voice from you. So I, again, will be waiting quietly, patiently. And this ain't a dig at anyone. This ain't an attack on anyone personally. I'm just saying, let's fulfill our Islamic right of enjoying the good and forbidding the evil. And there's evil in these reforms. There's evil in this individual. Godfather MBS. Clear evil. You understand? So be fair, be consistent, and come out openly and criticize the reforms, the changes in the land of Tawheed. Okay? That's all I'm saying. We're not going to stop. Remember, and I'm talking to an institutionalized bootlicker, you approached me. You came to me. You made it your priority to put me on camera when I asked to have a discussion privately. So, to all the brothers who are on the fence, okay, may Allah bless you all. And may Allah guide our brothers, who obviously have this toxic manhaj. May Allah guide you and guide me. You understand? Because like I said, it's not personal. But please wake up. It's not rocket science. These fawahish, if this was in any, I swear by Allah, if this was in any other land, whether it be Egypt, if the Ikhwan was in power. If the Ikhwan were in power now and these reforms were happening, you would be writing PDFs, making videos. Grandmaster Fawzan would have had a slot on NBC and KSA TV criticizing the Ikhwan. They say, you see, look at them. They call themselves Ikhwan and Muslimin. I challenge you to come out and criticize the reforms and the corruption and the lewdness and the fasad. Again, just by shouting and uttering the land of Tawheed and bulldozing shrines. Well, you can't use that argument no more, can you? Because the Statue of Liberty has been raised in Jeddah. So what argument have you got? What have you got to boast about now? What have you got to boast about now? I'm embarrassed for you. If anything, I feel sorry for you guys. You're just so institutionalized. You know what it's like? It's like leave your brains outside the building when you enter into Wright Street. Leave your brains outside and come in. You understand what I mean? Park your brains on the shelves. Don't put your shoes on the shelves. Park your brains in the shelves and walk in. So it's just ridiculous. It's just, you guys got no honor and you're going to continue to be bootlickers. May Allah guide, again, I didn't really finish off my point, that the brothers that are sitting on the fence, Wallah, when I say institutional bootlickers, I'm talking about the hardcore ones. I'm talking about the ones that are really extreme, the callers to it, and the ones that are just really, really institutionalized. For you brothers that are on the fence, Wallah, wake up, smell the coffee. These rulers are taking you guys for a ride. They use Islam because of these individuals that give them the license to commit whatever transgression. And you might say, oh, but we don't defend it. But do you criticize it? I agree with you. You don't defend it because you're silent. How can you defend it if you're silent? You can't defend it if you're silent. You're silent about it. So why don't you do the next honorable thing and criticize it and say this is haram, this is unacceptable, we condemn MBS. I want these words. So to my brothers, please, watch this video, watch my other videos on the playlist, and you'll see quite clearly that this is important for your for your sanity and wallah for your Islam. Now, I'll end off now. Okay, may Allah guide me and guide all of us. Ameen. So that's it for this episode. May Allah bless you all. Okay, I'm not taking that from a certain said someone. May Allah bless you all genuinely. And anything that I've said wrong is from myself and shaitan. And anything that I've said correct is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make dua for me, make dua for all the Muslims around the world. And I have to say this, I have to end off. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send us a reviver that will revive this beautiful religion and bring us the honor. Like Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu said, نَحْنُ قَوْمًا أَعَزَّنَا اللَّهِ بِالْإِسْلَامِ. That we are a people that Allah honored with Islam. And if we seek honor to other than it, أَذَنَّ Allah. Allah will humiliate us. You understand? So bear that in mind. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala aid the believers and preserve them, and wherever they are oppressed, Somalia, the Uyghur Muslims, Burma, Palestine, Kashmir, Iraq, Syria, Palestine, Egypt, wherever the Muslims are being oppressed, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alleviate their oppression. We need Islam to be revived, and we're not going to get revived by Godfather MBS, I'll guarantee you that, if he carries on his ways. And we need people like you, unless you're on the payroll, but I doubt that you are, to come out and criticize it, because more voices in unison is a powerful voice. So inshallah, make dua, subscribe on my channel, bro Haji, wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.
كم مرة عصف الأنين بداخلي كم مرة قد ذاق قلبي من أساه محن تمر وكم كرهت مصابها لكن رأيت الخير يسكب في أنا كم مرة قد ضقت من عظام البلاء بشر وشيطان يحاصرني أبا كم مرة قد أظلم الدرب ضحى وتحدر الدمع وضاقت بي رؤى